channel. I'm starting off my morning stripping beds and throwing them in the wash. 2 beds got peed on last night. Our bed did, and this bed. I swear I spend like 40% of my time washing bedding, furniture, carpet. This video is going to be a vlog. It's probably going to be more like a tackling my to-do list, just me getting a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to get done. Welcome back to my laundry room. Makes a feature in every single video. This is probably going to take me all day. This is our mattress protector, and I had to re-spin this because it didn't drain the water. It never does when I clean our king size comforter and all the bedding. It never drains it, so I had to do that twice. So this took like 2 hours. And then I have our sheet and our comforter, so that's 2 separate washes. That'll probably take 2 hours if it drains it. And then I have their mattress protector, all their pillowcases, their sheet, and their comforter. That's probably like 3 more hours. So it's literally gonna take me all day to wash just 2 bedding sets. I'm gonna go ahead and mop down here and get these floor tiles put back down. If you watch my last vlog, you know that our basement flooded. So I had to clean those off, dry them, and I wanted to mop the floor down here for the 4th time because I am a clean freak, and I just feel like we didn't do a good enough job when we originally went to clean up all of the water. And I totally meant to put the clean water in a separate bucket, because normally when I use this, I put the clean water in one bucket and I just bring out the dirty water. Because if you do it the other way, you're just mopping with dirty water. I'm not filling up another bucket because I already filled that up. So I don't really care. The reason I am using the mop is because with the Tinaco, it doesn't really get in grout that well, and this will obviously clean the grout. The mat is back in. It's 1 row shorter than it used to be, but it honestly worked out perfect since this TV stand is over here now. I didn't really want the mat by the TV stand because it always gets so dirty with snacks and crumbs and all that right there, and it's easier to clean it up. I am now going to go through all of Graceland's back to school clothes. This is like a bunch of stuff that my mom got her. She's got her lots of like Cat and Jack leggings. Maybe I'll do a quick haul. Art Class brand from Target. She got it for $1.99. I think she got these from Meijer. I want to say that she paid $2, but they're just like graphic tees. This one says keep your head up. Sunshine Unicorn Ice Cream. Equality, Peace, Love. These are so cute. These little tank top dresses. She'll probably have to wear like a sweater over these or something. Stretchy flared pants, and it comes with this white top. This shirt from Walmart she got for $4. It's this really cute white shirt. It says $8. Well, they're shorts. But I don't feel like she paid $8 for these. She probably paid like $3 or $4. And then the rest of this is all of the Pat Pat clothes that I got her. Everything still has tags, and I just need to take all the tags off and get all this washed. So this next morning, I had a very exciting furniture package arrive, which was from Lou Bona. Thank you so much to them for sending me this new furniture. I have been wanting, well, needing more so, to get a new bench for our dining room table because our last one broke and we only have 4 chairs right now. I do plan to redo this table. I'm kind of sick of the gray. I kind of want to paint the white parts black and then sand down the top and do a wood colored stain and then maybe reupholster the seats. And then I think this bench will go a lot better. I think it goes with it now. Not as much as it would if I redo the table, but I do really want to redo this table eventually. I'm not sure I'll get around to it anytime soon. I love this bench though because it is that leather material and it's wipeable. The last one was fabric, and I'm so over having fabric furniture, upholstered furniture. It's a pain in the butt with kids. They're constantly spilling things and having accidents, and I just can't do it anymore. This bench is also super affordable. It was only $99, and it comes in several different colors. There's a dark gray, an almond, a brown, the black one like I have, and a white, and they also have a couple other different benches on there that you can choose from. Actually, all of their benches are very affordable. They're not over $150, and they have some options of ones that you can actually put storage in, which those are really nice too, especially if you're going to keep it in a bedroom or a closet or a living room. And there's also lots of different color options for the benches as well. It's really easy to match furniture on their site because they have all the same colors for all the different types of furniture. So like the benches and the bar stools, you can match that up really easily. They also have accent chairs. They have dining room chairs that you can match up with your bar stools and your benches. And they also have footstools. Plus, they have a section on the site for outdoor furniture as well. So there's lots of chair and table options for outdoor furniture. I also got some new bar stools. I was so sick of the bar stools we had. I've actually never liked these since I got them. I just didn't want to go through the hassle of returning them. They are so big and bulky. I hate that they spin because the kids always are running them into the counter. And I just wanted something a little bit more lightweight, easy to move around when I vacuum, more modern, and just easy to wipe off. And these were perfect for that. I got this 3 set of bar stools in the brown color. They do come in a whiskey brown, regular brown, black, gray, and white. And the best part about these bar stools is that you can get 3 of them for $189 right now. Click the links in my description to shop their site, and you can use my code ROSE15 to get a 15% off discount. It is now the next day. I got quite a bit done yesterday that I wanted to get done. Proud of myself for that, and I'm gonna try to continue that throughout today. It is a Friday though, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get done just because it's the weekend, obviously, and this is like our family time. I'm gonna go outside and pick some flowers. Oh my gosh, look at all the ripe tomatoes. I just said in my last vlog that we don't get that many ripe ones, but look at how many are ripe. I want to come pick some of these to put them in our kitchen. All right, this is the best I can do. I picked 2 different kinds of these ones. And then the smaller ones, I think they're so cute. I've been wanting to rearrange my van in a more functional way. Right now I have Isla in the middle row, and then Gracelyn sometimes will sit in this seat, but I have to slide this seat back and forth so I can get Hazel in her seat, because when I first got this van, Hazel really wanted to sit in the back. But now with school starting, I just want it to be easier. I want to be able to get Hazel in easier. I don't want to have to keep sliding this seat. I thought about taking this seat completely out of the car and then adding in the middle seat, which hooks in right here. It's really small though. I don't think it would be very comfortable for them, like in their car seats or their booster seat. Like it just wouldn't fit right. So I think I'm just gonna keep these seats in the middle. Isla, Hazel, they'll stay. They're not gonna slide. And then Gracelyn can get in and walk to the back, and she'll sit anywhere in the back. There's 3 seats in the back that she can sit in. Gotta put the buckle booster in. These are so amazing so that the buckle doesn't fall down into the seat. Normally when kids are trying to buckle themselves, this buckle thing always wants to just slide into here. The buckle booster, this seems like a sponsor, but it's not. Whoever invented this is amazing. But anyways, it just goes in like that and it keeps the buckle from falling down into the seat. She's easily able to buckle herself. And these are completely safe and you can use them with car seats. Like, they don't interfere with the car seat. Are the latches even gonna fit? I don't even think the latches are gonna fit. Just barely. Now I gotta climb back here. So we now have Hazel right here, Isla right there. Graceland can easily come in through this side, walk to her seat in the back. And if I want to, I can just move her booster over to that side and put those seats down, those two other seats down, so that I have like a flat truck or a flat trunk if I need to. Are you cleaning? You're so cute. Isla just got a disinfecting wipe all by herself and started cleaning. You're so cute. Good job, baby. Well. This video took a pretty big turn. Not the way I expected it to go. I mean, I didn't really expect what happened to happen. I was nervous, but we flooded again. We got a huge storm last night. So much rain. Probably the most rain I've ever seen in Ohio happen, I swear. Maybe it happened when I was a kid, but I don't remember. But in my teenage and adult life, I have never seen rain like this, and I've never witnessed flooding like this. Half of my town, probably all their basements flooded. I follow this like public forum for my town. So many people posted on there about their basements flooding. Let me do a little story time. There's nothing I can do about this but honestly laugh. Like, at this point, I was really stressed out and upset last night, but now that it's the next day, I'm just like, all right, let's just laugh about it, because what the heck else what am I gonna do about it? I'm just gonna set my camera up in my very messy playroom right now because we had to bring everything up from down there. So last night, the storm rolled in, and I have been so nervous ever since we flooded the first time. I've been so nervous every time it rains. The first time it happened, I told you guys we had our sump pump unplugged. I thought that was why it flooded, and that very well could have been why it flooded. It rained probably half of what it rained last night, the last time our basement flooded, so it wasn't nearly as much rain. Sump pump wasn't plugged in, so I understand. Started storming, like I said, it got really bad. I was actually putting Isla to bed, and I was just listening to the storm, and I heard how like aggressive it was getting. My intuition kept telling me, stop trying to put her to bed, you need to go downstairs, because obviously the other kids were downstairs. I really wanted her to get to bed because it was late, and I was like, no, it's fine. I kept telling my brain, I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna put her to bed. I was rocking her, and finally my intuition, I swear this sounds crazy, but I got this gut feeling in my stomach, and I was like, okay, my body is literally telling me I need to go downstairs. So I grabbed the kids, we looked out the window. It was so windy out there. A lot of trees have fallen down. When I took Graceland to school this morning, there was a lot of trees that have fallen, a lot of damage, all that. I took the kids downstairs, obviously, like for shelter in case a tree did fall on our house. We would at least be downstairs. Like, our basement, there's no trees around the basement area, but like our living room and upstairs, there's trees all over in that area. So downstairs was the safest place to go. We grabbed all the flashlights that we had because our power was going in and out. And at that moment, when our power started flickering, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna flood again because the sump pump is not gonna work. Ironically though, our power never went out. It did flicker. The sump pump was on. I checked it. The breaker didn't like flip it off. I went out there, I checked it. It's like a, what are those things called? Like a GFCI outlet where if it trips, it'll like shut it off automatically. I checked that. I checked the breaker in the garage. Our sump pump was on and working, or so we think it was. I'm sitting downstairs. I get a flood warning on my phone, and in that moment, I'm like, yep, we're gonna flood. If there's a flood warning for the town, we are definitely gonna flood. Sitting on the couch downstairs with the kids, and we're just talking. And I didn't even hear anything. I just look down, I look around. Water is, this is just mind blowing to me. Water is literally coming in so fast from every single angle. Our back door, our back wall, our side wall, our closets, our pantry. It was like pouring in. And it happened so fast. I thought in my head that kind of happened slowly. And in my head, I was like, I can grab the shop vac and just suck it up as it's happening. No, it was coming in through every single wall. And there was nothing I could do other than hurry up and quickly grab everything, unplug all the cords, get all the cords off the floor, and try my best to save what I could and to not get freaking electrocuted. So obviously with us flooding like a week and a half ago, I got super stressed out. I had a mental breakdown. I was very overwhelmed. I was alone with all three of the kids, and it was like about to be bedtime. It was Graceland's first day of school. It was already an early morning, a different routine, and it was just stressful. So I started like bawling my eyes out, and obviously that upset the kids, so that my kids started like crying. I had to calm them down and explain to them, you know, like everything's fine. I'm just very upset about this because this is gonna ruin a lot of things, and it's a lot of work to clean it up. So then it's actually kind of funny. My kids went on their iPad and they called my mom, and they were telling my mom that our house was flooding because I had them go upstairs and I turned a movie on so that I could attempt to save our downstairs. And I didn't even know that they called my mom. But then like 10 minutes later, both my parents showed up again. They came to the rescue, which thank God, because it ended up just being so much worse. And without them, it probably would have taken us so much more longer and just would have been so much worse, and more would have gotten damaged. And obviously I called Patrick and he left work right away. Actually, our drains in our laundry room, we have 2 drains that just drain out water. Those were working just fine. Those weren't clogged up or anything. So we were able to push most of the water like with brooms and just sweep it into that room so that it would go down that drain. I want to say there was about like this much water that came in the first time that was on the floor. We spent a good hour, you know, sweeping it down the drain, doing the shop vac, wiping everything down with towels, flipping the freaking furniture up. And I knew that it was going to continue to rain. It was heavy, heavy raining. Heavy raining for hours. And it was going to be raining for 3 more hours at that point. So we get done cleaning everything up, you know, we're just sitting there, we're taking a deep breath. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my God, it's happening again. And the floors were literally almost dry. Water's pouring in from every single wall again. I was speechless. So then my dad's like, we got to get more brooms because we got to just push this water as quickly as we can into the drains because a lot of water was coming in. We got a bunch of mops and brooms and push brooms, and my dad and Patrick were just going at it, trying to quickly push as much water as we could. We were trying to keep it as low as we could so it didn't get too high up on the walls to cause too much damage to the drywall, even though I think the drywall and the trim, at least, you know, a couple inches of it is damaged at this point. I don't really know. We're gonna investigate that later on after we deal with everything else. It seriously felt like if you were standing like in front of a beach and a big wave was coming and you were taking a bucket and trying to like throw away the water. Like it felt like it was just going nowhere and it wouldn't stop coming in. Finally, it stopped coming in. It settled down. We were able to clean it all up. It took us a good, I don't know, 2 hours. My parents had to end up leaving because my sister's car was flooded. I will insert a picture of what her car looked like, and her car actually wasn't as bad as a lot of other cars in the surrounding area were from the flood. Like on major highways and stuff, they had flash floods and cars were literally underwater, which is insane for Ohio. This never happens in Ohio. I've never witnessed this happen. You need a diaper. I've never seen this many people be affected by it. Like, see this many people have flooding. My whole street, the main street, like right next to my neighborhood, was completely flooded, like up to the door of your car. There were cops blocking off the street because of how bad it was. It was bad for Ohio. We're not used to this at all. We don't ever get this much rain and this much flooding. I just hope that everyone who got caught in a flash flood like is okay and that nobody got hurt or died or anything like that, because that is just so scary. It is thundering right now and I'm extremely triggered, obviously, because I don't want to flood again. I saw on the forum on Facebook, somebody said they think that the main drainage system for the city might be blocked. Oh, here comes the rain. Yay, I'm so excited. And it's pouring down. I swear, if our basement floods, Patrick just went to sleep. It's 10 a.m. I slept for 4 hours last night. I had to get up at 7 to get Grayson to school. He was cleaning up for most of the night and trying to dry everything up and fix everything and not put everything back, but just cleaning up the freaking mess down there. He has to work today at 3. I don't know if it's something that was completely out of our control, like the whole town drainage got all backed up because of the excessive amount of water, or the fact that there was just so much water that came in and basically flooded our yard, that it saturated the yard too much and it started coming into the house because it had nowhere to go. I don't know if the yard got super wet because our drains that drain our gutters and our sump pump, I don't know if those are clogged up and backed up. I called several plumbers this morning because we do need to get the drains checked regardless. I want to get them checked just to knock that out of the way and make sure that that's not the issue. I have a feeling it is though, because our drains that lead, they're underground and they lead to the road and they drain out on the road. We checked them yesterday as it was raining really hard and it was barely bringing out any water. So I'm like, okay, there's definitely got to be a blockage, because if there wasn't a blockage in the drain, it would be pouring out water. I called about 5 different plumbing companies this morning. None of them answered me and went straight to voicemail for obvious reasons. Everybody is having issues and everybody needs help, which I understand. But finally I got a hold of this company. I've actually had come here before. I think they were the ones that fixed the drain the first time, and they said they can come Tuesday, which today is Thursday, and after today it is not supposed to rain anymore. So I was like, okay, that's fine, because we're not having any more rain. It's actually supposed to be super nice and sunny. If we can get through today without any flooding, that would be great. And then we have to think about the damage that was done downstairs. We're probably gonna have someone come check out the walls and do an inspection and see like if those need replaced. I don't know what's covered through insurance. I'm gonna need to look into it if stuff is damaged. And then obviously I worry about mold and all of that, and I genuinely think our basement needs waterproofed, but that is so expensive to get done. I don't know. I feel like this is just a crappy situation overall. It makes me feel a little bit better knowing that several other people, I mean, it doesn't make me feel better that people's basements also flooded. Like, that sucks and it's a horrible thing to deal with. But it makes me feel less alone that it wasn't just our house. It makes me feel better about our house. Like, it's not just our house. It was a lot of houses in our town, and it was truly out of our control. We just decided, though, that we are not going to really use the basement. The only thing we left down there is stuff that can get wet, like plastic stuff. We brought, like, the rest of the toys up here. It's such a mess in here. That's actually what I came in here to do, is to try and just like clean up everything and put some toys away. Maybe this is a good opportunity for me to go through the toys and try and maybe donate and get rid of stuff. I always have to say this. I am grateful that our entire house isn't underwater, because there are places and states where they get hurricanes and their literal entire houses are underwater, and I would be devastated if that happened to me. So I'm very thankful that I'm in a location where that doesn't happen and it's just the basements that flood. But it still really sucks a lot. The playroom looks like right now. There's just so much big stuff. Honestly, I want to get rid of a lot of this stuff because the kids don't play with it. Looks the same as it did the last time. The fans are going, trying to dry out the closets as best as I can. The drains are in the laundry room right here, pushing water into this doorway, and then down, there's 2 drains right there, down those drains. It stinks down here. Nasty storm water that came in. I'm not even gonna bother mopping the floors until it is done raining for sure, because I don't want to waste my time. Like I said, I'm scared it's gonna flood again. So we'll see what happens. This is actually a good marker of how much it flooded. You can see the water came all the way up to here, and a little bit of this did get some water damage. So like I said, it was about this much water that was on the floor. I'm not doing anything today. I'm not cleaning the playroom. I am so tired and so weak. I think I'm in the beginning of a flare up right now, because the way my body feels is exactly how it feels when it happens. And I feel like my body is just shutting down. I am so nauseous, probably just from stress that I cannot eat. I'm so hungry, but I can't eat. I don't have an appetite. I've been calling people and trying to figure it out, and just the cost of all this stuff is just making me want to cry, honestly. Like I said, I called the plumber, and I know it's going to be a couple $100s. And then I called a waterproofing company or a foundation fixing, proofing, whatever, basement people to come and do an inspection of our basement to see if there's anything going on with the foundation. I'm just really stressed out, and my body is shutting down on me. This is exactly what causes flare-ups, when I get stressed out like this, and when I do too much physical activity, which last night, cleaning all that water and carrying all that stuff out, it is kind of doomed to happen. This was supposed to be tackling my to-do list, but I'm not tackling anything. I'm about to take the kids outside to play just because the sun came out. It stopped raining. It didn't rain a lot, and I don't think it's gonna rain anymore. The skies are looking clear, and there's no rain on the forecast for the next week. So I feel a little less stressed now. I'm putting together this seat. So Isla's over her high chair at this point. She does not like sitting in it. She hates it. And when we were at Patrick's mom's house, I mentioned that to her, and she has everything. She is definitely a thrifter. She has her own shop where she sells thrifted things, and it's just what she loves. She does like tag sales. It's what she loves doing, and she's really good at it, and she always finds great deals on stuff. So if you need something and you mentioned it to her, she will probably have it, or she can get it for you for really cheap or for free. I was talking to Robin, which is his mom, about it, and she was like, hold on a second. She went in her garage and she's like, here, you can have this. I was like, oh, okay. Well, don't you use it at your house for the grandkids? And she's like, no, I have 3 more in my basement. I was like, okay. She told me she got this for free at a garage sale, and it was like never used. I'll buy this brand. I'm not gonna try to say it because my brain is like scrambled eggs right now. You see the balls? You wanna sit in it? Yeah. You're at the table like a big girl. Do you like it? You're a big girl. I wanna share with you guys a couple things I do to make myself feel better when I'm having joint pain. So stretching really helps, and my mom got me this back stretcher for my birthday. I think it was this year. And then Patrick bought me this neck. I have a lot of pain like right here in this area, and this helps stretch out your neck. Put it down right here, and then you lay your neck back on it, and you just kind of like relax and let your head hang. And you're supposed to do it for 10 minutes. And I usually do like deep breaths. I do different spots of my back. Like I'll start with it touching down here first, and then I'll just I'll take a deep breath. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Oh, are you okay? Oh my gosh, come here. Are you okay? Ow, my chest. Is that a spider on the ceiling? It made me feel a lot better. Like my body does not feel as stiff after that. It will come back pretty soon, but it's temporary relief, which is better than nothing. I will try to have all these things linked, like the chair, because I know that's on Amazon, and the neck stretcher, the back stretcher, because they're really useful. I do a couple more stretches. Oh my god, my chest. It's so cute because they have finally started to play together. Hazel's like at that age where she's just older now and she's more of a big sister. I don't know. And it's really cute seeing them do little things like that. I went to go grab something upstairs and I came downstairs and they were just doing that in the chair. They're always goofing around and getting into something, but it's really cute. Got my Chipotle, I got chips, guac, side of this hot salsa. And my bowl is chicken, white rice, corn salsa, fajitas, sour cream, cheese. Graceland started school yesterday and it's so weird how much more time there is in the day. When I wake up at 7, I'll go to look at the clock thinking it's like 2 o'clock and it's 10. You just have so much more time. I cannot be a morning person willingly though. The only time I'll ever get up that early is if I have to, aka for school. This summer, we were getting up. Are you okay? This summer, we weren't waking up till like 10, 11 some days. So we were used to getting up way later on and having less time. I mean, not less time in the day because we would be out later. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. We just got done at the park. Did you drop your water? I don't know if you can hear me right now because my heat is blasting, but I need to blast my air. Took them to the park. That was so difficult. So difficult for me. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm crumbling to pieces. Normally when I'm having a flare up, I do try my best to like take it easy, but I did not want to be in that house for one more second, especially because I have all these messes just staring at me everywhere I go and I have absolutely no energy to clean them up. And I'm just stressed from the flood and everything, so I just needed to get out of the house. But the kids need to do something, you know, they're kind of bored and they need to move their little bodies, so I brought them to the park. They played at the park and then we went over by the kids trail, but the kids trail's like covered in branches and stuff, and Hazel brought her scooter but she couldn't really ride it over there, so then we had to ride in the really sunny areas. And we got super hot. I don't know, I'm exhausted. And I have really bad brain fog today. I feel like my brain just isn't working. It's not working. It's not responding the way it should be. With that being said, the sky looks dark over there. Oh my gosh, I'm so traumatized by the rain. It actually said it's supposed to rain tonight, but it's not supposed to be a lot of rain. Or at least I'm hoping that it's not a lot of rain. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video because I've been filming it for a while. Like I said, it was supposed to be a tackling my to-do list and then it just kind of turned into a vlog for the rest of it. But regardless, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it and I try my best. I try my best to get videos up, but it seems like it's so hard nowadays. It's so hard. Between everything, trying to get a video up is so difficult for what feels like no reason, but there are reasons. I just don't understand. I don't understand why it has to be so difficult for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. Thank you guys again for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.